Hi everyone, we are going to be making a trinket dish today, but before we get started, I wanted to run you through the kinds of bowl that we use. This is a question that we do get asked a lot. What are we actually baking our trinket dishes in so that we can get that nice rounded shape? And the answer is really any oven-proof dish that we can get our hands on. So if you think about stoneware, ceramics, some glass like Pyrex, a lot of these can go in the oven and you can use them to shape your trinket dishes. We quite often use this bowl here, which is just a cereal bowl. I believe it's porcelain. We just got it from a $2 shop, cheap as chips for any Australians playing at home. But probably our favorite bowl is this one here. So this is an Ikea hack for you. If you can't find a bowl suitable in your kitchen cupboards, then you can pop down to Ikea and grab these. I am not going to attempt to pronounce what these bowls are actually called, but I will show you a little bit of footage of these bowls so that you can make sure that you get the right ones. They come in a range of colors, which is fabulous. We love these bowls because they are just a little bit shallower than, for example, this cereal bowl that we've got here. They are also very inexpensive. So I picked up, I think, a pack of 4 of these for $12 Australian. So it's really not much and they do make a beautiful shape. So now that you know what bowl to use, let's go make a trinket dish. Now the first thing we're going to do is just run our clay through the clay machine or your pasta machine. This just helps to condition the clay and it will also make it a nice even thickness for us. Next, we're going to lay our clay on our work surface. In this case, we've used a tile. And we're going to grab some depth guides. We've got 2mm depth guides here. Just rolling out the clay so that we can burnish it to the tile. That'll stop it slipping around and make it a bit easier for us to work with. It'll also mean that when we do cut out this crocodile shape, the clay will stay on the tile and it won't get stuck in the cutter. I'm just using a clay press here, which just helps to press down on the cutter evenly. So you can make sure you get a perfect cut the whole way around. Just give it a little wiggle. There we go. That's a nice peel. So I've got some liquid clay colors here. I do sometimes mix up my own liquid clays using the transparent or clear one and some pigment powders, but in this case I'm just using the Sculpey liquid clay in emerald. It's a beautiful green color and it's perfect for our project here. So I'm just dabbing this on carefully using my silicone brush here. It is quite a delicate operation, but I actually find it quite soothing. All right, maybe we'll speed this up a little. Just make sure that we're staying in the lines. The great thing about this liquid clay is because it needs to get put into the oven to cure, it's not like it's half setting while you're applying it. Perfect. So we'll just pop the liquid clays away there, and I'm going to get out my black liquid clay, and we're going to look at doing the little nostrils. These dotting tools are great for doing tasks like this, getting into those hard to reach places. And now we can do the same thing with the eye. That part's done. Now what we're going to do is get our clay crocodile off of our work surface. So I've got a tissue blade here, and I'm just going to shimmy underneath it carefully, being very careful not to slice through the clay. Just slicing under, so that I can then pull it off of my work surface. There is a bit of a knack to using a tissue blade, so if you don't get the hang of it immediately, don't get disheartened. It just takes a bit of practice. There we go. Now it's starting to come away. And now I'll just be able to carefully pull up our crocodile, just tidy up that edge there, and pop him into a bowl. Being very careful to make sure that he's pressed down, so just give it a light push, because if there are holes underneath there and we don't push down enough, it might bake with air pockets. And we don't want that. So let's grab our crocodile trinket dish out of the oven. He's perfectly baked. Let's get him out of our bowl, and as you can see, it easily pops out. You don't need any fancy tools to get it out of your bowl. You can see that some of the edges just need a little bit of tidying, so I've just got a little bit of sandpaper here. I'm just going to tidy up these edges a little bit. It doesn't need much. Perfect, there you have it, our crocodile trinket dish. We hope you'd loved the video and found it useful. Now it's time for you to pop down to Ikea, grab yourself a bowl and make your very own trinket dish. If you have enjoyed our video, please like and subscribe. And if you do have any comments, we'd love to hear them. Please drop them in the comments below. See you next time.